Yo, what's going on, everybody? Xanthos Vice here, and we are back with some more TCS3. You guys remember where we last left off? We basically had a rematch with the Heavy Ruby, I think it was called. Beat it first try, of course. After I had gotten some more practice with Kurt's Brave Order and making sure I leveled up Scold so then I could have Reen and Juna practically spam it so many times. And we also ended up finding some of the cryptids. And it's actually surprised that they are different, or they seem to have like advanced or evolved from their previous state. Because the one we fought was in a more advanced form than what we fought back at the North Highlands in Trezocosia 2. So it's interesting to see how the circumstances seem to align. The fact that there's something called an Operation Birdcage, whatever it has to do with the SSS, I'm still wondering what exactly it could be. And like, why do they feel the need to actually keep them out of the picture when they're the best ones to handle the situation, right? Maybe it's like this to show that they don't need to be dependent on the SSS, to show that Ereboni is in control, they have power, and to assure them that Ereboni is the best choice to politically control Crossbell. At least that's what I'm thinking is the case. Because also, Speaker McDowell also isn't present, which doesn't make sense if he's supposed to be for the Erebonian side of politics, considering you already have so many VIPs from Erebonia here. You have Regnitz, you have Reinford, you got Olivier, Alpha, Elise. It's like, if you have this many powerful figures from Erebonia, how is not a single one of Crossbell existent in the course of this gathering, you know? And we also got to do some teaming up with Sharon. You always love to see it. And we actually got to know her like entire backstory, what really happened, how she ended up serving the Reinford family. Because we knew she was a member of Ouroboros, but how do you get from that to serving Elisa's family? And it seems the case is that due to her having nowhere else to go and Irina giving her a chance, I guess that's the case here. So what exactly is this going to entail later on, I'm not sure, because she says she needed us to know it because she might not be around for it. Probably because Ouroboros is going to be on the move again. And it might actually put her in a situation where either she'll have to stay out of the picture or she'll get involved. Whichever the case being, we're going to have to settle this ourselves. We can't be as dependent on her as it was in Closely 2. And I think it's a good point because we're supposed to be grown up. We're supposed to have matured and now are actually like aware of the situation going on around us. I like that that's the case too, because we were so reliant on everybody towards the end. Like, we couldn't handle the members of Ouroboros, we couldn't handle Zephyr. We needed help the entire way at the final palace. So it was like, okay, so now this time we have to take it into our own hands. There's no making mistakes this time. There's nothing holding us back. We gotta go for it. But also, I did do some grinding off stream, because as you can see, my Zephyr is like so high right now, as opposed to what it normally is. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? I need to make sure everyone has 200 CP. We have Brave Order 5 before we go fight this thing. And if it is the plant, might have to put some other things, like for poison. Let's see. Because I think I remember it poisoned us a lot at one point. So let's see. Get rid of the Prevent Seal. And where is it? Oh yeah, the Blue Pendulum. Alright, this should be good enough. Because I already fought all these monsters, did a lot of fishing too off streams. So nothing significant. I made sure not to advance the story this time. So we're just going to go right on ahead. But first, let me just save my game real quick before I do anything else. Because, yeah, I don't know if it's going to be that simple here or not. And yeah, you can see everyone's now up to level 30. Finally. That should actually be like 10 levels above what I initially started with. Because again, it was like everyone else was like level 18 and Reem was like level 25. So at least everyone else of class 7 leveled up. This is it. So yeah, now we're on our way to fight the possibly final cryptid, which should be the plant, but who knows if it's also evolved or is more or less the same. Such a peaceful place. Yeah, there's a boathouse here, so anglers will use this spot sometimes. Do we have the exact location where the cryptid was sighted? Yes, according to the request document, it's beyond the gate. It seems to be locked. Wonder if whoever owns that boathouse there has the key. Let's go see if anyone's home. Yeah, because I remember this place well. This was where the Fishermen's Guild initially had to make a temporary base until they got it back. And yes, that was totally canon. Excuse me, is anyone home? Huh? Is that you, Kenneth? Oh my god, it's Kenneth Senpai. Of course, you can't have a Trails of Close to Your game without Kenneth. No way, dude. If you did, you're crazy. Huh? Him too? Yeah, he's one of my classmates from Thor's. Yep, Kenneth Lakelord. Of the Lakelord Company. What a coincidence this is. I never expected to run into you here in Crossbell. I'd heard you'd become an instructor. Take it easy, your students. Name's Kenneth Lakelord. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Lakelord? As in the famous fishing gear company? So you heard of them. Kenneth is the second son of the Lakelord family. He's also a member of the Imperial Fishing Club, just like that fisher we met in Sutherland and Annabelle. Oh yeah, that's right, he is the second son, because we actually challenged his brother to a fishing competition. Oh right, her. I heard about that. You happened to run her on your journey, huh? Maybe his English just attracted other anglers, or drawn together by fate. Could be. Surprised you came all the way to Crossbell, though. Never would have guessed I'd meet you in a boathouse out here. To tell the truth, this is where my brother was living for a bit while I was at the academy. Want to see the place myself? Yeah, because after the Fishermen's Guild got their place back, he ended up coming back here. It's a famous spot where the members of the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fishermen's Guild had a fierce battle. Oh yeah, I think I remember the sign on the fishing place on East Street changing for a while. The world of angling is deep. So what brings you guys to my humble abode? Coming to investigate too? Actually, yeah. Wait, two? Oh wait, let me check chat. Oh hey, Ring UEF, welcome back. I haven't seen you in a couple streams. Let's see. How are you? I also have something else that would say make Jaegers even worse so you don't mind me ranting it. Sure, why not, dude? Like I said, I don't mind what you guys discuss in the chat. I'm always open to it. But yeah, how are you doing, Ring UEF? Like I said, I'm just trying to do a couple streams before I gotta head off for a couple days, so that's just me rounding things up. We saw him in the city. Oh yeah, he was at he was chatting with someone else earlier. I don't remember where. It wasn't Crossbell, but I can't remember where specifically. Whatever. Sorry about that. Did I disturb you? No worries. Headed out? Yeah, going to get back to my fieldwork. Can't stop thinking about the mysterious grass. Mysterious grass? Are you talking about that scarlet grass? How did you know? Your uniforms tell me you're from a school in the Empire. Who might you be? Partners for not introducing ourselves earlier. We're from Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. I see, Thor's. I heard they opened up a branch campus. Excuse me, I haven't introduced myself either. Wait, does this mean you teach the Imperial Academy? Why, yes. I specialize in geology. Seeing as we're both educators, I'd say that makes us colleagues. Though I never expected to find myself saying that to the famous Ashes Chevalier. I'm flattered. So you're here in Crossbell as part of your work? Yes, in a sense. I'm collecting geological distribution data while on my vacation. I've been going around the province when, before I realized it, I nearly used up all my vacation days. So I rushed over here to study my final survey point before I need to head home. It was telling me some interesting stuff about the water quality in a bunch of different spots. That's so. Well, you're certainly a field researcher through and through. Is the Academy really that famous? It's one of the most famous out there. Some even consider it the height of Imperial Academia. There are many famous scholars and researchers there. Yeah, they're almost countless. Also, yeah, Gideon was from there initially. Gideon, the man known as G, was a professor there. Damn, how can I forget, dude? R.I.P. to Gideon, man. I kind of wish they put a bit more emphasis on it. It just seemed like the only reason he was a bad guy was just a difference in political views. Which I was kind of disappointed that's all it amounted to, really. Like, I'm not saying you need a tragic backstory for every case, but it's like, I feel like at least a physical confrontation would have at least, explained more of, that deep, searing hatred, you know? Because they weren't just going out to, get him, taken away from his position. They straight out wanted to assassinate him. It's like, come on. Is that really it? Then it's like everyone would have been a criminal at this point. Wait, so you're a professor at such a famous place? That must mean you're pretty famous yourself. No, not necessarily. I'm just a visiting professor. I find your special operations missions much more intriguing, actually. It's unusual for the military academy to do work like this. Surprised to hear you discovered a link between the grass and cryptids. Yeah, though we haven't found anything conclusive yet. You said you found the scarlet grass in the back of the swamp? Yes, just this morning when I went out on my geological survey. I'm no botanist, but its unusual color and glow certainly stuck with me. It may also have something to do with the nature of the soil in the area, so I wanted to investigate it once more. So that grass is in the swamp too. Its relationship with cryptids is becoming much stronger. Yeah, we should go check. True. It's also kind of weird how it's in the exact same places where there were tears in space before. As we explained, the cryptid makes this area extremely dangerous. Would it be alright if we carried out the rest of the investigation? If it's truly that dangerous, I suppose I have no other choice. But if you're able to collect a sample of that flower, could you bring it back to me? I might be able to get more information from a botanist friend of mine back in the capital. Well, sorry, but I think the grass may be too dangerous. You better if you gave up on it for the time being. I understand. It wouldn't do for some mishap to occur while transporting it. Kenneth, please give me the key. Alright, got it. I don't know, man. I don't feel like he's gonna be a bad guy, but he's probably doing this, research for someone else, right? Maybe he's also part of that other group, right? The one with Zephyr. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Because, again, talking about the university doesn't really give the best of vibes. It's like we're finally bringing up the university again after all this time. Something's gonna happen. Here you go, Reen. You can use that to get to the swamp. Please be careful. Thank you, Kenneth. Is everyone ready? Of course. Let's get going. Oh, right. Let me read your thing in the chat. I was busy checking all this other stuff. Right, in regards to the Jaegers, they face no consequences for the crimes they commit. There's almost no stigma for their action. Fee and Sarah are prime examples. Hell, it looks like committing war crimes boosts their careers in other occupations, even moralistic occupation known as bracers. They can choose more respectable jobs and succeed easily, but no, they are vile, evil people. Even worse is the plot try to treat anyone who has an issue with Jaegers like they are intolerant bigots. The issue with Osborn's enemies in Cold Steel 1 and 2 is that most of the people who were against Osborn's policies were the people who deserved to face the heavy aspect of those politics. Only Crow and Scarlet had any reasonable hatred against Osborn. I hate Zephyr. Yeah, you make a very fair point, because, again, look. Yes, I mean, sure, Osborn did wipe out Vulcan's whole team or crew or whatever it was. But again, they attacked them first. And even then, they were still Jaeger/Hunters initially too. So it's like, can you really blame it on that? I mean, maybe the point was to the extent he took it. But even so, it's like, you can't expect you were gonna go off scot-free. Come on. That's just silly. And in regards to Gideon, again, I had already discussed that point. But yeah, it's true. Scarlet, it was she even told us she was kind of not necessarily a real noble like the Four Great Houses, but it's like she had a place that she loved as her home. It was her place to protect, her territory, and yet Osborne just didn't give a shit and just rolled on over it anyway. And again, with Crow, it's like, come on. It's one thing if he just, like, won a debate against his grandfather, but he literally destroyed him politically and destroyed any value that he had towards his own people who appreciated him. That was hardcore. Like, that is something rough. It's really sad because that's the same thing like if your best friend was to get in a situation like that, and it's like, no matter what you do, you always find yourself making it worse if you try to do something. But it's like, it still doesn't mean that it's right to just do nothing because it could be worse. You still need to take action at some point. It's like, then what do you do? It really is like a big indifference for it. Because again, you also make a fair point. It's like, it's true. The Jaegers do just seem to find better jobs going forth. Like Rossi ended up joining Ravash. The Red Constellation just gets contracted by literally everybody. They got contracted by Osborne. They got contracted by Dieter Croy. And then they got contracted by, well, no, Mariabel, but through the route of Dieter Croy. And then also the case being potentially Ouroboros now. So it's like, what the hell? How much longer are they just going to keep just getting better and influencing or like strengthening their influence on society? It's really becoming like a problem. And it's true. It's like, look, I know your deep-seated hatred for Laura and your founded reason for disliking Laura, but it's the same situation, right? It's like, doesn't at least that one action make sense? Why she shouldn't, like, immediately just be hostile towards Fee? Because again, she's a Jaeger, and yet here she is, just studying a normal life as if nothing had happened. I would say Fee is worse. Yeah, in the context of it, I feel like at least we both have an understanding of that, you know? That, dude, she still did all this stuff. At least with Laura, she's at least standing up and making a point about it. That at least seems more realistic. It makes sense. It's in the realm of common sense. Fee rubs on the ruin and treats people like, yeah, I agree. 100%. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, I can rest here. Seriously? Oh, wow. Watcher gives me CP2. If it does, I'm gonna be pissed off, because then I didn't have to grind on the... Of course. Why am I not fucking surprised? Wait, when this hits my assault points restored, I better not put my brave order like only 3. I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, anyway. Now that we're done with that... Oh, but wait, there's a fishing spot. I have to, guys. It's a Xanthos stream tradition. Alright, I'm getting Reen for this shit. He's the only one who can consistently get rainbow trouts. At least when I did it off stream. Oh, what's this? Come on. No. Nope. Shit. I think I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, this is not good. I'm definitely gonna lose it at this point. Sorry about that. Come on, come on, come on. No. Dude, the lines... Yeah, it broke. Shit. Yes, gun on the second try. Let's go. Yes, a noble carp. Spearness, that's nice. Alright, let's see what you said. From terms of being horrible people, it goes from most awful to least awful. It is murder, brat, Fee, spoiled sociopath. Elisa, the Arcade. Oh wow, you actually gave it an appropriate name this time. Nice. Green Hassan. Nice, I love... Wait, Green Hassan. Wait, who would that be? Wait, are we talking about Jesus or Rufus? I'm confused. Or is there someone else? Oh, Marcus. Okay, my bad. My bad. I forgot. Yeah, because we even referenced this on in one of my previous streams too. Wind guy, yeah. Gaius. And Elliot. Fee is essentially worse as a character and personally because their attempts to make her sympathetic made her look even worse as a person. To say I hate Fee the most. Yeah. Alright, well, again, it's like, at least you have the reasons down for it. It's not just like, oh, I just don't like the character. Because, dude, there are just so many people who are just, like, so vague or broad about their reasonings. It's just, like, you can't even, like, give it some more thought into it. Like, at least make some justification for it. But, yeah. Alright, let's fish for one more. Gonna see if it's that I actually don't have the other fishing rods, because it should be that I should be able to fish better, you know, but that's not happening. Shit. No, I broke it myself. Shit. All right, whatever. We're moving on. We move. I can do some more fishing on like the 2nd/3rd day. Wait, let's see. I want to see if I can actually like use this other stuff. Oh no, it already does that. Okay. I'm guessing this kind of stuff is already applied because this is a custom rod. Okay, so then I need to get all this other stuff. Alright, let's see. What up do I have? Oh, right, I had to use the gifts that I got for people. Right. Let's do this. Alright, good. Oh, ATS by 10. Nice. What if I get... Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I guess because Toe's not a part of this right now. Oh, okay, yeah, because they're not in my company right now. Okay, fair enough. I can wait. Alright, let's... Oh, you had a lot to say about this. The fact that she has so much freedom and was given so much autonomy, as Jaeger shows... Yeah, because unlike Guts or Raiden, who were forced to fight, this little shit ran through a gaping maw of hell willingly and wears it with a badge. Yeah, I have to agree. It's like, there at least has to be that sense of, oh yes, I actually did do something wrong. Because, again, we went back to this earlier, like, the difference between her, Randy, and Renee. It's like, at least we have that in the back of our minds, at least. But it's like, Fee, there was like, no, like, real, like, closure for that. And in a sense, it's like, what are you doing? How is this still okay, given the circumstances? Like, we confronted everyone else's problems, but we never really confronted, like, Fee doing all this shit, you know? We just left it up in the air for fuck who knows how long or whatever. It's like, seriously? You couldn't be bothered to just, like, finish that off? But anyway, we're gonna move on. Alright, here we go. Even worse is they try to portray Jesus, Patrick, and the Arcade as bygones. Yeah, that's why I didn't like too, because it's like, look, at least in some form, like, Jesus, he's at least like, again, that's also being realistic. He should know firsthand what, like, again, the nobles have dealt with it, but it's like, again, not all nobles are corrupt. We've seen it before, again and again, and they do have a good point when it comes to confronting Jaegers. Like, have you seen the damage they've done? Have you seen how much they've shaked up the economy or society as a whole? You can't really blame them for such a thing. Again, for Patrick as well. Like, it's not like he's being biased. Like, sure, he was technically biased to, like, all common folk as well, but it's like, there is still a reason to not like Jaegers or their entire presence at all. Like, it just basically spells out bad news. Like, even when, we saw the Red Constellation come in, everyone was like, oh, shit's about to happen, but it's just they decided to lay low until the right opportunity. Apparently this is a spot where the crypto appeared 2 years ago. Definitely seems like the kind of place one would show up. Scarlet grass was spotted somewhere around here. Oh, come on, guys. It's one red plant in a sea of green. It's not trying to find a needle in a haystack. Let's look at it first. Really, guys? You're telling me you can't see this one little speck here? Yes, Juna. I can see that, thank you. Seriously, how blind do you people think I am? Come on. Like, seriously? We can't just automatically... Why do you have to make a separate cutscene for this? Why couldn't it just be one thing? It's right there. There's nowhere else to look. Found it. Just the one patch, though. That means... It's probably gonna take a while. That's how it happens. Nothing's appearing. Perhaps this grass isn't necessarily a sign that a cryptid will appear. Maybe. After all, the blue ones were all over the place when Crossbell declared its independence. It's fine if a cryptid doesn't show up now. But we should still take this grass with us, just in... Finally, an interesting character popping up. Oh, I see. It's present, but it didn't have the energy to actually... Oh, I get it. This creature must be really powerful that the plant wasn't enough to do it. So he put his own energy into it to resonate. I see. That makes it... Oh yeah, this is way worse. I mean, at least it doesn't have arms, I think. More Dradian? Alright. Well, at least it has Venus flytraps on its hands and not just as separate entities. I feel like this is going to be the running gag here. He's always going to try to call Valamar, and it's always just going to somehow either be cancelled or someone just says, no, Reen, we don't need it. When it's like, yes, we do need it, okay? This is life or death here. Like they say, it's better to face your foes head on with everything you got, rather than just sandbagging. I was hoping I get again. Alright, let me read some of your comments before I continue the fight. Someone tried to tell me Jaegers aren't terrorists because they helped the Noble Alliance fight against Osborne. Let's forget that these people worked with, for, and against Osborn. But okay. And she said, I would commit war crimes if the price was right. What? She also tried to say, oh, Jaegers do suffer, even though I got her to admit that Jaegers don't face any stigma or consequences for their crimes. I was despised whenever assholes can't defend their points to the moment you call them out on their idiocy. They're like, oh, it's just my opinion. It's an amazing way to devalue any argument. But yeah, honestly, it's like, you just take the L, okay? Be realistic about the situation. Don't just try to brush it off like, oh, it's just like... Because then it's like saying human error is the reason why we can't ever have like flying car in that bullshit. Like, okay? There are many factors about it, and it's not just the one thing, okay? That does not devalue everything else. Or you can't just let that be the whole reason. Because then it's like, then what do you think the people did when they went to the moon, for fuck's sake? But yeah, it's true. It's like, seriously, it's like, come on. They barely struggle at all. They basically always get what they want in the end. They got the airship from Osborn. They probably got paid a whole bunch, and surely even got a position to join Ouroboros. Like, come on, you can't tell me that doesn't amount to anything in the end. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? I could do a delay, but I doubt it's actually going to do anything. Actually... Oh, no, it did. My breakpoint on that motherfucker. Right, you know what? I'm going to do a Windblade. Actually, let me do a La Forte. Yeah, that'll work. Let me go for a Blade Dance first. Then next we'll need a... Should I do heat up? No, I don't need a heat up right now. I can go for a breath right now. Yeah, just for us two at least. Alright, there we go. And next, let's just also get a Crescent Moon. Alright, now I'll go for Ragnar Strike. Alright, let's see what else you guys to say. I'm amazed out of all the Jaeger defenders I've seen. This is the first time I saw someone say that they would do that if they got paid. Yeah, because it's like, dude, you're basically saying you would do that for anything. Like, you rob a bank if it means you can get thousands of dollars and actually like afford triple stats. Like, doesn't that kind of seem like, I don't know, a bit ludicrous to just say something like that out in the open like that and actually try to defend that? Because you're basically just defending all criminals at that point for this. Like, seriously. You might as well be. Right, let me actually go for Arcane Fatal Leaves. Or Ashfall Fatal Leaves. Okay, now we're getting there. I should do another Windblade. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh wait, I still haven't done Christmas. Oh, I see. The hell must have done that to me. Oh, I'm not gonna heal her in time if I do that. Alright, let me just use... Let's see, I shouldn't have something for this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, increase defense and ADF. Okay, there we go. About time. And it's done. Shit. Alright, fine. Let's go for another crossbreak. Aw, not this shit again. Motherfucker. Okay, good. Nice, Kurt. My turn. Nice. Right, let me actually do it. Should I do Adamantine? Yeah, let's do Adamantine Shield, just in case. Oh, nice cover. Oh my god, I lost a lot from that. But I'm so good. Thank you. Alright, let's see. What should I do? I know these are gonna get there before that, so... Let me heal, Yeah, let me heal her again before I do anything. Oh, right, I had the Freddy special. Shit. I should actually use that. Oh, but she doesn't have an ailment, so I don't need to use that. No, I'll just use it again. Fuck it. Then I'll use another Ashen Family. Alright, let's see. This is why you don't glamorize mercenaries. I actually know someone who likes mercenaries and bounty hunters, but he's like, oh yeah, I know, if you're a mercenary, you are by definition a bad person. Because anyone with a functioning brain could tell that mercenaries are bad people. Yeah, like, legit. I feel you, man. Ah, crap, that's not good. Alright. I can't do another Crescent Mirror in time. We should be fine. We already have stuff to defend us, so we're fine. Let me actually go with... Do I actually notice? No, I'm fine. Okay, so I can use wind stuff. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna actually try to lower its defense a bit. Oh, I had to resist to that. Fuck you, man. Alright, Twilight Blades then. Nice. Oh, come on. I am so lucky that did not work. Holy shit, man. Oh, thank you. If I did not put that, we would have been in a really bad position. I'm gonna save it for now. No, not again! Motherfucker! I hate you. Do I have enough for an Epic Crest again? Oh, right, I didn't affect it yet. Let's see. Oh, I do. Perfect. Oh, and it restores HP. Let's go. Alright, let's go for... Probably this, because I would also curious the stat downs that Juna has. And of course it didn't actually... Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, so it was that it actually does something. I was worried I did the wrong move. Perfect. Nice. That would attack again. Damn, this is actually gonna take a while. Right, now try Frogger. Dude, again, this bitch. Not this time. Wait, was it a physical? Oh wait, what? I put... Oh no, right, Absolute Effect. I forgot I still have this on. Let's see, should I try a breath? Ah, why not? Let me actually go for a Shining. Oh, no, I won't be there in time. Yeah, heal yourself for now, Juna. Nice. Reminds me of the line in Velma where she says, if I was a rich white man, I would murder people solely because I can get away with it. Yeah, true. Kinda does take away from that whole, idea, you know? Because it's like, anyone could be a badass. All you had to do is just destroy other people's lives and foundations. But here we go. Let's try just a Gale. Oh yes, it does an extra move. Just like before. Let's go. Alright, now I can actually use Windblade. Alright, come on. Now I can do a Shining. I can do a Crescent Mirror. It's the chance I've been waiting for. Yes, let's go. Let me go for... Oh no, that's gonna be after. Shit. I can go for a Forte. Why not? Also go for... Wait, yeah, I did do Shine for that. Let's do a Fortuna, just in case, too. If he tries to pull off an Arts later. Yeah, I'll do Ragnar Strike now, because he's already in good condition. Cool. Alright, now for another Windblade. Alright, now I'll actually read your comments again. My bad. They also tried to give a hypothetical, what if someone kidnapped your child and the only way to do anything about it is to become a Jaeger? Do you not know that braces are supposed to be the ones to save the day in that situation? They are professional do-gooders. Yeah, because, again, that's the whole point. It's like there's supposed to be a balance, right? Like, even the everyday situation. Like, even if it's a fire, you don't just immediately call the police. You call the firefighters. But even then, it's like, that's the point of 911. Is to give the options, the variety, the opportunities to still help someone regardless, you know? Shouldn't that be, like, the most common sense choice that you would make? Braces and Jaegers got dumber in each past game. Honestly, it does seem to be the case, because they seem to be less involved as time passes. I mean, obviously, of course, it'd be the strongest in Trails in the Sky, because we are starting off as Bracer protagonists, but, like, even then, Braces didn't really, like, have as much impact in the Crossbell games as you would expect it to be. I mean, sure, I got the battle as Aureus a bit, but... And we did have Estelle and Joshua help us out in Zero, at least, but... Even then, it's like, they're just slowly fading to the background. Alright, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I actually just gotta get my laundry real quick, I'll be right back, so don't go away. I'm back. Alright, let's see. Like, did Zephyr do anything so far other than drink and talk? Just there to be like, hello, we exist. Honestly, they just seem like placeholders and nothing else. Alright, nice. Alright, let's keep it going. I tried to do a burn, but it's probably not gonna work. Well, at least I got that. Let's go with Fatal Leaves. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the understanding of why this is practically cheating at this point. Because, I mean, come on, this is just a never-ending cycle. But again, it's like, this is Nightmare. It's like, I bet without this, I'd, like, practically be dead. Oh, I'm so close. Alright, come on, can Crossbell actually beat it? That would be funny. Oh my god, it did! Yes! Another cryptid first try! Let's go! Alright, let's see. The Dwarven Jaegers are also pretty awful in Chapter 3. All they do is cry and commit yet another war crime and oh, don't die for the sake of the homeland. Sarah. Okay. People pointed giant cannons at a town belonging to a former employer, showing again the lack of loyalty, but oh, woe is me. It's basically like Killmonger from Black Panther, who wants for racism and the world being unfair to him. Only you can see... But the only people you see wrong, you see people wrong here were Wakandans. Oh yeah, I had actually completely forgotten about that. It's been a while since I watched Black Panther. Yes, Regulus hit level 5. Let's go. Alright, what do I get? Yes, by 2.5. Medium for 4 turns. Reduce delay after using S-break delay by half. Yes! Let's go. Oh, so they can go up to level 6? Okay. Nice, Juno. You definitely deserved it. The only people who think Killmonger was right for his actions were other racists. Yeah, that's true.
これでなんとか。
林教官。教官、どうしたんですか？力の暴走です。このままでは。
そういうことか。
灰色の騎士ならぬ灰色の鬼ってところかな。どこまで行けるかもうちょっと見せておくれよ。うまく誘導すればもう一体くらいは呼べそうだし。さーて何が現れるかは。
そこまでです。
え？
いいわ今、思いっきりやりなさい。アウルムヘナ来たよ。きれい。しっかりしなさい。力を安定させるわ。
猫が喋った。
あなた方でしたか。
すまない。しかし絶妙なタイミングだな。
喋ってないで心を落ち着けなさい。
邪魔されちゃったか。今の結界を破壊した力、あの人かと思っちゃったけど。
やっぱり姉さんもこの地にいるんですね。結社の執行者、おとなしく姿を見せてください。
Let's see. Now time for Best Girl Emma to appear and save her man. Yeah, definitely ring you up. Now we're talking.
それは今後のお楽しみということで。そう待たせないから楽しみにするといい。じゃあね。
炎の現実。
私たちの術とは系統が違うみたいね。林教官、大丈夫なんですか？
ああ、心配かけてすまない。バリマールを封じられるとは俺もちょっとうかつだったな。
はあ、もうそういう問題じゃないでしょ。
どうか無理はしないでください。
思った以上に慕われてるみたいじゃない？
助かったよ。よくあの結界を壊してくれた。それにセリーヌも抑えてくれてありがとうな。
大したことはしていません。でも新たに教わった術が役に立ってくれました。
ふふん、せいぜいオンに来なさいよね。
やっと会えましたね、リンさん。
ああ、久しぶりだ、エマ。
Sorry about that. Was just organizing my my clothes real quick. Alright, let me read your comments before I continue the dialogue. Notice how unlike with Elisa, Laura, and Fee, they actually respect Rean when he's around. Also, from struggling to purify cryptids to completely slaying them, that is character development. By that I mean the new class 7. Also, notice how every time he reunites with Emma, he initiates physical contact with Emma while the others have forced themselves in. Oh yeah, that's true, now that I actually think about it. When I think about the scenes before, it actually is the case. Dang, wow. It's really hinted canon. I like it. Seriously, a witch? Showing Emma is the only girl Rean is comfortable around. Yeah, that's true, because I feel like that can be said for anyone, really. Because, like, you're usually more comfortable, like, taking, not necessarily the first step, but, like, initiating the conversation and stuff like that. I think that speaks volume to it. Yeah, it means true love, yeah.
この子はセリーヌ。私の眷属で家族でもあります。
まあ、使い魔と言った方が通りがいいかもしれないわね。とりあえずよろしく。別によろしくしないでいいけど。
When the world was the old class 7? Honestly, I'm wondering the same. But is it okay for you to tell them you're a witch? Well, the Black Rabbit there already knew. I thought it was only fair the rest of you knew too. I figured I shouldn't hide from fellow class 7 students. You need to know there's a backside to the world, and that sometimes trouble on the surface can be traced back there. That is true. We've seen a lot of that. Cryptids, magic knights, even that grass. They appear into the Infernal Castle in the capital and the Azure Tree in Crossbell. The society is from the backside too, though they're completely different from people like Emma. Oh yeah, like the kid from earlier. He appeared to be a child. Is he truly part of the society? Yes, I believe so. He's most likely one of the enforcers. A pretty famous one of the society at that. I see. Seems like they were manipulating the spirit veins underground. If that's the case, does it mean they were the ones making the cryptids and the magic knights appear? That is a possibility. I have no idea why magic knights and cryptids from the Empire are appearing here now. I have not imagined it, but it's possible my sister is involved. But would it be the case though? Because I mean, I feel like it's different. Here, they're only in respective areas, especially where it was the strongest, whereas Vita was able to do it to the entirety of the country of Erebonia. It's interesting. The Azure Abyss. You've heard she may be in Crossbell. Since she's in Anguis, is she the one giving orders to the enforcers? That's possible, given what a wicked woman she is. But after chasing her for the last 6 months, something feels off about that. Really? Yes, we don't have any proof yet, but we sense something is a little strange with her actions. Kurt, are you keeping up with this? Not one bit, but I think it's important we try to grasp the situation as much as possible. It's 4 p.m. now, so we're done with today's activities. Good job, you three. Oh, right. We completed our investigation of the cryptids on behalf of the Governor General. We just need to return to camp now. Yeah, let's take the bikes and Crossbell City first. Emma, Celine, you're coming too, right? Yes, provided you have room on your bikes. Let's get going then. Let's see. Yeah, she's the spoiled sister who complains when being expected to do any work. I also love when complained about Emma's secrecy when she was nothing but helpful and supportive of Reen and those spoiled brats in the old class 7. You're the last one to call anyone wicked, Celine. Agreed. Oh, you all leaving already? Yeah. Thanks for taking such a good care of us. Wait. Where's Professor Luke? He left just now. Said it was about time for his bus to arrive. He told me to tell you sorry for not being able to say goodbye, and that he's sure he'll meet you again somewhere. Is that so? I guess professors like him must have a pretty packed schedule. But it's only after we defeated the cryptid, right? Maybe he was watching us from afar, and now that he's seen it, he's left. Again, I'm thinking he's also with the that other group. But again, whether they're hostile to us or not, it's really hard to tell. It just seems like they're more hostile towards Ouroboros. It's a shame I wasn't able to meet him. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe it's because Emma's here, not because of that. Like, maybe he's in like a disguise, or maybe he was like kind of like a specter of sorts, and Emma would have sensed him out. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to come up with theories right now. Well, we're running into him again if it's meant to be. Oh yeah, before you go, Selena, I thought you might like this. Alright, time to go back. Wait, did I heal? I should be fine, but just in case, I want to see if I can actually get to 200 CP before this. Man, it's great seeing Kenneth Senpai again. What the world needs is more Rex Emma. Ain't that the truth, man? Yes, it does. I'll miss you, Kenneth. Hopefully we see you around more. Alright. You need to drop Emma and Celine off at the city before we head back to camp. Should we get going? I mean, what else would I fucking do? I'm done already. It's been a while since I was last on an orbital bike. Trying to keep it from shaking too much. A little on the full side. Oh, Celine, you'll never keep your figure if you're overeating like that. Shut up. I just lost myself for a minute, that's all. Let's get you two back to Crossbell. Emma, Celine, you took around the sidecar. Very well, thank you. I should take my usual spot. Yeah, but on our bike. Come on, Allie. We haven't seen each other in a long time, so don't get in their way, alright? Is that how things like this are supposed to go? Let's just get going, everyone. So, you ramped up the search about half a year ago. Yes, I returned home and had my grandmother instruct me on ancient arts. Vida had already mastered those same arts by the time she was 16. She was considered a true prodigy. You've never had her wild personality, but I think you managed just as well. Magical ability should be about on par with Vita's now. I'd certainly like that to be true. I'd say it is true with that spell you pulled earlier. Celine, you stopped me from losing control. You just used a spell to calm your mana. Even your mana being out of whack was most likely not the problem. Just good that it worked. I see. You're losing control, and something grandmother told me might help. But for now, at least, I think you have the right idea of not overusing it. Yeah, it'll be a last resort at most. I wish I understood better, but basically, you're not gonna push yourself, right? Now I know why Allie always worries. We'll do what we can to avoid being a hindrance. So don't be afraid to rely on us. It's kind of you both, but... I agree with them, though by this point you should know my opinion on the matter. That I do. Okay, I'll need all three of you to have my back. It's such a good rapport with your students. They're right on par with the old Class 7. Are we? I'd say we're still very green. We still got some challenges up ahead. Elliot has his share too. Speaking of our old classmates, you've been talking to Elisa and Marcus recently, right? How did you know? It's painfully obvious for one. Why else would they be talking about ways to help you? Celine, that was supposed to be a secret. The T in Rappert is silent. Oh, okay. Alright, so just Rappert. Okay, thank you. I always thought it was weird that it's called Rappert. When I think back, I'm like, I don't think I heard people say the T. See what I mean about how they respect Emma with Reen, while they make fun of Reen when he's around other girls? Agreed. We've seen that. And the only one in Class 7 who struggled was Emma. Yeah, that's true. Instructor is really lucky to have such great friends. I would never met them without being part of Class 7. I understand the sentiment, if I can't relate. Hope we can see both of them soon. By the way, Emma, what are you doing? Huh? Instructor? What's the matter? Just look at that. What is it? I'll be right back. Oh, no problem. See you in a bit. What is going on? What, the train? No. What? You have got to be kidding me. Railway cannons? But why? Dude, we already have a new fortress over at Tarangate, or whatever the hell it is. Don't we already have these at like the new Guerrilla Fortress potentially? Why do we need cannons here? Is it because this place has been annexed now that this is... Oh, that must be it, right? Because this is the new... This is... The end of Crossbell is the new border of Erebonia because of the annexation. So now they're extending it for full fortified defense since Crossbell is now their property. But isn't it too soon? And why mobile ones? It's as if they really need it right now. Seriously, what is it? They're literally turning Crossbell into a war zone. I don't get it. Who are they going up against? Is it just that it's Calvert? Because that's all I can see it being. Because they're the only visible enemy that this seems targeted to. Because it wouldn't be Ouroboros. Because again, that would be more about having personnel rather than weapons. Because we know weapons won't work on Ouroboros. Like, come on. Just look at them. Those are railway cannons. Yup. We remember those were almost launched at Crossbell at the same time. I remember how that almost ended up. Used to have them some station in Guerrilla Fortress. The power is terrifying. It's enough to wipe a city like Crossbell off the map in half a day's time. Yeah, if it wasn't for the barriers / the ions, Crossbell would have already been like a crater. Their size and design aren't the same as the ones we saw at the fortress, so they must be a newer model. Aren't they being set up along the border? Unbelievable. Just what is about to happen in this country? What is Irina Reinford doing? She's the one who created this, right? How can she make more of this again? Isn't having it at Guerrilla Fortress enough? Alright, well that explains her arrival. She's probably here to, give a reason as to why Crossbell has the railway cannons. Oh, now we got kind of, the mysterious music, because we don't know what's going to happen. And I agree. I don't know what's going to happen here. Hasn't this place been through enough as it is? They're still suffering the backlash of the other stuff. It's more the government making the Reinford company do that. Yeah, I get it, but it's still, she could just be we've already made you some Guerrilla, or I don't know. It's she still kind of had to go along with it. Or she could have just been they make it themselves, because she could potentially just separate herself from the government with the funds and the product she makes. I don't know. It could just be that I don't really know much about the business world to be have a solid idea of how the relationship works. Thank you for bringing us here. Renew F immediately. Please don't go, Emma. I need your greatness to save me from the evil that's the rest of the old Class 7. Oh, really breaks your heart, doesn't it, Ring Yuria? Yeah, thanks. No worries. So this is where you guys are staying. Long Lao Inn. Long Lao. It's an Eastern style tavern and inn. Between the food and the inn, I have no complaints. I think you'll like it here. Shingwi's food is amazing, and the rooms are nice and relaxing. Is that so? I'm looking forward to it. I have Marcus too, so please contact me if something comes up. Do the same if I come across any information. Got it. Thank you. Bye now. Don't push yourself too hard. I remember how Osborne ruined Crow's grandfather. I'm pretty sure he'd do that with the Rhinefoods that they go. Oh, no, yeah. You make a fair point. It's true. It's like, I feel like that, yeah, you make a good point. No one wants to make an enemy out of Osborne. Like, it could be that she already figured that out, too. Like, Irina. Like, she probably already knows, like, at least some of the truth from that, given her involvement in, like, a lot of things. She probably would have heard some naysay or rumors, which probably would have led her to that conclusion. It's like, even if she could make all this stuff, she could still, like, tear it down slowly and slowly. And she's already managing a big company, so she wouldn't be able to actually have enough time to focus on that. Especially with, potentially, the intelligence division could have, like, insiders in there, considering how the Noble faction had insiders in Rhineford and easily took over the company. So it's like, it's no surprise. Don't go, damn it. Emma's the only good one. Hopefully we'll see her more in the chapter in Yuria. Now let's go back to camp. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Physically as well as mentally. Yeah. Why are you all staring at me? I have a lot on my mind. Like the railway cannons for one. I'm not from Crossbell, but I can still see how serious things are becoming. Let's get back and reorganize our reports so we can pinpoint the problem areas. Kurt, Allie. The most sociopathic blank girls or rich blank in this world. I'm especially tired of Jaegers. Damn, man. Otoa. Oh, right, because we were probably outside of range. I actually just finished it just now. Yeah, we just got back to town. Call about the railway cannons? Yeah. I need to know, what does Major Michael have to say about this? Like, seriously, the fuck, man? Seriously? More important than this? I stand by the point that Emma is the only girl in Class 7 that you need in the plot. No, I agree. Because again, even for the other girls in Corsair 2, it felt like it was more like just separate for the chapter, where it's like, hers, although in some chapters implied, it was still like she has to be there. That's the plan. Wait a second, what kind of matter are we talking about here? Yeah, because it's like I said before, what could be more important than the current situation with the railway cannons? Ah, great. What kind of master plan does Rufus have us becoming a part of unintentionally for? Huh? What kind of request? Ah, fuck. I'm already getting chills, man. This is just like the Zamurai Trade Conference all over again. We were supposed to protect them, and look what happened. They had to tack on supernatural elements onto Blink. I mean, to Lisa and Fee, solely because there was no way to keep them relevant, and we can't have our most marketed girls not lead screen time. Yeah, I can see why it's pinpointed like that. Because it's true, it wouldn't, their roles would be less significant otherwise. I swear. If the building ends up exploding again, I'll be fucking pissed. Oh, do I get to chase them through Orcus Tower again? That would actually be kind of fun. But then again, Ouroboros doesn't really have like much of a like big like army to actually use that aren't archaisms that they would need to escape for. Seriously, how long is the Pantacruel just gonna be up here? Like, I get they can't land on Orcus Tower, but come on. V is the world's worst bracer, and Elisa doesn't do anything other than whine. Get your standpoint at the very least.
先ほどから続々とクロスベル州の有力者たちがタワーへと集まってきています。ですが確認したところ、やはり今夜の晩餐会にマクダイル議長は招待されていないようです。現地代表ともいえる同議長の排除に市民感情の悪化が懸念されますが、
失礼しました。不適切な発言があったことをお詫び申し上げます。
You'll be back soon? No problem. Like I said, it's fine. You don't need, like, to let me know or anything like that. But thanks for letting me know anyway.
第二分校の諸君、わざわざの足労大義だった。晩餐会の警備についてはこの後説明させてもらうが、その前に視察団の方々を君たちに紹介させてもらおう。
はじめまして諸君。テート・ヘイムダルを預かるカール・レイグニッツというものだ。リーブスはテートの近郊。今まで縁がなかったのは残念だが、今回は良い機会と言えるだろ
う。イリーナ・ラインフォルト、お初にお目にかかるわね。アークス2にレアフリンガー号、機構兵や各種設備などの面で間接的に付き合いがあるわね。レポートなども拝見しているし、期待させてもらっているわ。
レーグニッツ知事、鉄血最初の盟友と言われる人物か。
あれがアリサさんのお母さん。おじいちゃんたちの知り合いらしいけど。
そしてこちらの方々は紹介するまでもなさそうかな。
はじめまして、第二分校の皆さん。エレボニア帝国公女アルフィン・ライズ・アルノールです。本当ならもう少し早くこうした機会を持ちたくもありました。ですがこの時期、この地で皆さんとお会いできたのも女神の巡り合わせでしょ
う。オリバルト・ライゼ・アルノール、宝刀王子なんて呼ばれているかな。本視察団の団長を務めているが、まあお飾りみたいなものだ。
実は君たちとはちょっとした縁があってね。前年度までトールズの本校で理事長をやらせてもらっていたのさ。そしてくしくもここにいる3人はトールズ本校の常任理事でもあった。遅まきながら入学おめでとう。激動の時代にあっても青春を謳歌し、世の礎たる自分を見つけてほしい。
As I explained earlier, we'll be on standby on floor 34, one floor below the event. Let me make this clear. We are here strictly as backup. Do not do anything rash. Now move out, line up and follow me. Jeez, this school's got some serious connections. Prince mentioned it to me back during the trade conference, but seeing them all reminds me of my time at the main campus. Yeah, really takes me back. Remember them all dancing by the bonfire after the school festival. Can't even picture that. Thank you all for your assistance today. Damn, I forgot what the Rufus voice was. Oh, Governor General. You seem to be enjoying your life as an instructor at a branch campus. Seeing that makes me proud to be the one to nominate you, First Lieutenant Orlando. Nominated by the Governor General? I see. For a nomination, it sure sounded pretty mandatory. Anyway, did you need something from me? Or did you come here to tell me what you're going to do with that? I haven't a clue what you're talking about. To be honest, I came here to speak with Reem. Huh? Join me on floor 36. It's reserved for VIPs. I was able to set up a small window of time during the dinner party to speak with some of the guests. Bring the new Class 7 and Cadet Russell with you. I'd like them to be there as well. Interesting. So Randy seems to already know the situation, but I guess it makes sense, right? Otherwise, he would probably move out on his own, so it's probably better to just tell him, because it's like, regardless, he can't do anything. It's 436, the VIP room. Governor Regnitz and Chairman Reinford are in the second room ahead. His Highness Prince Oliver and Her Highness Princess Elfin are in the farthest room. Please speak with the security guards before entering. Understood. Thank you for your help. I'm getting kind of nervous. Isn't it a bit too much for us to just go up and have a chat with royals of the Empire? Well, they said they wanted to talk with the new Class 7. As for you, Tita, Prince Oliver and Chairman Ian have requested to meet with you. It's been quite a while since I've spoken with the Prince. I'm excited to see him again. It'll be my first time meeting Elise's mother, though. With the exception of the RF Chairman, I'm acquainted with all of them. I am acquainted with the Imperial family as well. No need to be formal. Just act the way you always do. Easy for you to say. I'm not acquainted with any of these mega VIPs. Well, now's a good opportunity to get to know them. Let's go to Governor Regnitz and Chairman Irena's room first. Alright, let's go. Alright, it's not that room. But I still want to check anyway. Oh, come on. How much is... Oh, right, this is the left side again. I forgot about this area. Your Class 7 Miss Tita Russell, correct? That's right. Is Governor Regnitz and Chairman Erie in this room? Yes, they're expecting you. Please go in. Alright. Pardon us. I wonder what Lisa's mother is like.
来てくれたね。忙しいだろうに急に呼びつけてすまなかったね。
いえ、せっかくの機会ですし。改めてお久しぶりです。レイグニッツ閣下、イリーナ会長。シャロンさんももう合流していたみたいですね。
おかげさまで滞りなく会長をお迎えできました。皆様も無事に本日の活動を終えられたようで何よりですわ。
特務活動については聞いているわ。まずはお疲れ様と言っておきましょう。そちらが新7組にエリカ博士の娘さんかしら。
はい。
お初にお目にかかります。
はじめまして。やっぱり母をご存知なんですか？
その昔、父に同行してリベールに行った折にね。今でもたまに連絡は取るけど、あなたののろけ話ばかりしてくるのは少々参るわね。
お母さんったら。レーグニッツ閣下もお久しぶりですね。
君とはカレルリ級以来だな。今はリーン君の教え子だそうだが、なかなか興味深い面々が揃ったようだ。マキアスやアリサ君たちともこの地ですでに会ったようだね。
ええ、おかげさまで。アリサからは動力バイクとデアフリンガー号の新装備も受け取らせてもらいました。
そう。まあ、とりあえず座ってちょうだい。シャロン、皆さんにお茶を。
かしこまりました。
The new Empire's 8 Metropolis plan? Yes. Currently, Ordis, Brehard, Ruhr, St. Arc, and Heimdall are the 5 biggest cities in the Empire. We plan to add Jirai in the northwest, Haliusk in the north, Crossbell City to them to create the core of the new Empire. There'll be a speech explaining the particulars tomorrow when Crossbell's provincial legislature is assembled. That's what they've been planning? Could you give us a quick overview? There are a few elements to it, but the most notable is the new tax plan. Currently, Erebonian taxes rates differ by region. Under this plan, all 8 cities would have the same tax laws and rates as Heimdall. That's good, right? I've heard Crossbow's taxes has been high since the annexation. Yes, different tax rates are a hassle when doing business across regions. The ultimate plan is to have a single tax rate for the entire empire. Just like Liberl, for example. That's right, taxes are pretty much the same wherever you go in Liberl. Seems like a logical plan. But it's gonna be a big change for the nobles who live off their province's taxes. Yeah, it's literally gonna be another elbow to the gut, you know? Because again, it seems like every step the government is taking, they are slowly trying to dwindle the power that nobles have. Was the reason why the armed division and the government didn't send anyone to help us out with the problem at Hamel seems to be the reason for the taxes as well. So what, we're really trying to tackle every loose end right now, basically. I have no doubt there will be many obstacles going forward. But we plan to discuss all those at the provincial legislature tomorrow. Just so you know, Crossbow will benefit greatly from having the same taxes as Heimdall. But when you need to discuss these kinds of tax things with Mayor McDowell, or at least a representative, we haven't even seen someone who would at least be his representative, right? If he actually is sick, shouldn't that be the case? Really? Excuse me, but you'll be talking to Speaker McDowell about this, right? Huh? Yes, that was the plan, but it may not be that easy. Apparently he won't be at the dinner tonight. I'm a little concerned about him. I see. I wonder if he's ill. I don't know. I can't tell if Regnitz is lying, or he actually has no clue, and this is just something that Osborne and his little clique know. It is a little worrying. I haven't heard anything about Speaker McDowell either. Sure he has much to think on, though. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus's plans, for one. I feel like she actually does know. Like, she probably has figured out what exactly is the case. We all have our respective reasons for coming to Crossbell. I was originally planning on coming here on my own, separately from the inspection team. I'm sure the same could be said for the prince and the princess. So all this, including the visit from the Panther Girl, is doing at the Imperial Government and the Governor General? Which means our field exercises being in Crossbell are also... Even the railway cannons being deployed here? Yeah, it's all a part of the plan, right? To show this is Erebonia's turf now, and we mean it. Like, they're literally becoming the new Nord Highlands / Guerrilla Fortress at this point. So you saw them, the new Dragunov-class railway cannons. One of my main reasons for visiting was to oversee the deployment. Dragunov-class? But why? Chairman Egan, would you please explain to us just what those things are capable of? Master Ree. Very well. I'll tell you what we can announce publicly right now. Dragunov-class railway guns are the newest model. They're the official successor to the ones installed at Guerrilla Fortress. I can't go into specifics, but suffice it to say, they maintain the firepower of the old models while drastically increasing their mobility. I see. By making use of the detour rails, they can be used at any point along the railway. I see, so they're mobile. So unlike how you couldn't protect them at the time, due to Crossbell's geography, and oh, I see. That was the real point of adding more railways, right? Like the one that Class 7 uses, one that shouldn't have even existed at all. But it exists now. What if it wasn't for the branch campus's sake, but it was for this exact strategy? Because you can't hit a moving target. It's a lot harder to do so, especially with a weapon with heavy firepower, because it takes time to set it, to launch it, to make sure there's no backlash from it so it changes the angle or trajectory. I see. That's why there have been more railways recently, too. Now it's all starting to make sense. They could even be moved along the Transcontinental Railroad, for example. Ah, I see. Because we haven't even got to see it yet. Because it should be just a straight line, but who knows how many more rails there are now compared to before. Weapons of mass destruction comparable to the ones at Guerrilla Fortress. I haven't seen them in person, but reportedly they're capable of destroying large cities with populations of 100,000 in less than 2 hours. Why would you bring such a thing to Crossbell? Why was never a concern. I was tasked by the Imperial Army to make them, so I did. That's all. Yeah, that's what Ring UEF was talking about. The advisor at your school, Professor Schmidt, helped out as well. What? Yeah, as long as he could continue with his research, right? Even if it is making a weapon, as long as it piques his interest, he'll get involved. It was the same thing back with the Panzer Soldats. Sorry to have betrayed your expectations like this. But both Chairman Irina and I were involved with the establishment of the original Class 7. That's one of the reasons we wanted to meet with you today. We wanted you to be aware of both the bright future and the cruel present between the Empire and Crossbell. Yeah, it's true. because they're probably the best people we can get this information from. Because Rufus is never going to tell us this straight to our face. Osborn's definitely going to have like more stuff that he wants to keep hidden behind the scenes. Claire will probably be like out of the loop for most of it anyway, except like a vague explanation. And Lecter likes to keep things close to his pocket or close to his chest. Yeah, so it's like this being a part of Class 7 is the only way we would have been able to actually learn of this. Because they always had to meet with important people like this. Governor Regnitz. Our time is nearly up. I believe the Prince and Princess are waiting to speak with you. It wouldn't make do to make them wait any longer than necessary. True. Governor Regnitz, Chairman Irina, please excuse us. Yes, I pray your field exercises turn out well. Take care. It is kind of cruel, isn't it? Like, it's literally become like, this is a war zone now. But it's like, can they really allow for Crossbell to take all the hits? Because even if, like, let's say Calvert tried to fight back, the first place that's going to get hit is Crossbell. It's like, they didn't want to get involved in it, but it's because it's already there. You have to, just in case anyway, right? And that's the point. I think that's why they sped up the annexation of Northern Ambria as well, because then they could have the same strategy implemented at Crossbell, and even if Crossbell fell, they would probably try to target Northern Ambria next before the capital. I mean, the Empire. Which would give them enough time to counterattack anyway, even if Northern Ambria were to fall as well. Damn. Farewell, everyone. I'm in no position to comment on anything Chairman Irina said, but it's alright. She's a tough person, but I know she's fair too. For the time being, I'll accept her and the governor's words. You have my gracious thanks. I will also pray you are able to finish your field exercises safely. Jin, are you okay? I just can't stay calm about all this. But I noticed who told us all that without hiding anything. So I'll accept what they said for now. Juna. Agreed. I have my own concerns about the 8 Metropolis plan. Yeah, it's like, again, potentially, not likely, but it would create another uprising again. I doubt it would be on the same scale as the Civil War in 2, but it definitely would put a dent in, like, one of the biggest backers for the Empire right now, right? Because again, at the end of the day, if they're trying to limit Noble's powers, what will happen to the Imperial family? What will happen to Oliver, Cedric's, and Alphin's positions? It doesn't make sense at this point. And again, if my hunch is right that Cedric is trying to be an Ironblood, then he's basically just assuring his own safety by joining Osborn. And that's probably why they needed Cedric out of becoming a member of Thor's board of directors, because he would have no other way to get this information, right? It's only by working together with Irina or Regnitz would he have gotten an inkling of what's going on. But now it's like, he's completely taken out of the loop here. Should each think about what we learned tonight. But time is short right now. We should go meet with the Prince and Princess. Yes, you should be in the next room down the hall. Alright, well that was some heavy stuff, but again, at least we're getting a better picture of this situation now. Class 7 Cadet Russell at Thor's Branch campus have arrived. Hello. I have orders from Prince Oliver to let you pass. Be mindful of the fact that you are meeting with the Imperial family. Please mind your manners. Understood. Please excuse us. Imperial family.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。
エリゼ、アルフィン殿下もお久しぶりです。
ええ、本当に。去年の年末以来になりますね。エリゼとは、あら？エリゼ？何でもありません。 無沙汰しています、兄様。
5ヶ月ぶりか。学生会長になったそうだが立派にやっているみたいだな。
ええ、それはもう下級生からの人気もすごくて、いつも頼られてばかりだから、こういう時くらいお兄様に抱きついて甘えたらどうかしら。もう姫様。
相変わらず仲が良くて何よりだ。
この人たちが皇女殿下と教官の妹さん。お二人とも夢みたいに綺麗で素敵っていうか。
よく来てくれたね、リーン君。
オリバルト王子も本当にご無沙汰していました。
ああ、もう1年以上になるかな。遅くなったが卒業おめでとう。そして第2への就任感謝するよ。
もったいないお言葉です。殿下こそトバルさんと合わせていろいろと配慮してくださって、この場にいない仲間たちと合わせて改めてお礼を言わせてください。
そっちは裏技だからあまり気にしないでくれたまえ。
なんか旧7組絡みでいろいろあるみたいだけど、さすがは帝国の王子様だけあって気取った人みたいね。
いや、
そしてそちらが新7組とかつての小さな戦友殿。来るとも久しぶりだが、ティータ君は3年ぶりになるかな。まずは出会いと再会を祝して一曲送らせてもらうとしようか。
Yup, and here comes back the loot.
いえ、あまり時間もないでしょうし。
全然変わりなくて安心しました。
ご無沙汰しています。1年ぶりくらいでしょうか。
噂には聞いていましたが、こういう方みたいですね。もうお兄様、初めての方が弾いてらっしゃいますわ。どうぞ遠慮なくおかけになってくださいね。
Ah, this brings me back. The last time we were together, Tita, was during the incident in Liberal. Oh wait, no. It was in Phantasma, wasn't it? Yeah, that place was pretty tough to deal with. I'm so happy to see you've been doing well since then, Olivia... Eh? Prince Oliver. And it warms my heart to see what a delightful young lady you've grown into. I'm certain it's been causing dear Agate no end of trouble. Well... In fact, I'm told you ran into him in Sutherland. I've heard all about your previous set of field exercises. Thank you for dealing with the request on behalf of the Imperial Government. The old Class 7 in Agate helped out a lot. Entire branch campus too, led by Kurt Jr. and Altina. Stuckter. I'd heard you joined Class 7, Kurt. Truly seems to be a good fit for you. Never expected Cedric would have done such a thing. Princess. So you heard. Right, you two are the older siblings of the snobby prince guy. That's a little too disrespectful, and this is me talking. Well, I certainly can't argue that point, unfortunately. Let me say this, Serene. You as well, Kurt, given your family has been through. We sincerely apologize for his actions. No, please, don't trouble yourself over it. My father, brother, and uncle have all accepted it already. I'm so lost. Wait, you mean Cedric's the one who did it? Are you telling me he's the one who made it so, the Vanders would no longer be the bodyguards for the Imperial family? But why? Because he felt like he needed to become stronger and detach himself from that? Or because he's been too sheltered, he doesn't think this is the right way to live because it would just hold himself back? No, I doubt it's as simple, though. Given his current, character right now. And it's, again, it's like, he knows he can't do it because even if Oliver is a member of the royal family, since he's knows that the Bacchus is prince in his position now, he actually can't do anything about it. You don't have to worry about me either. If anything, I was just surprised how much he grew in such a short time. When did he start being like that? Around summer of last year. After he was unable to attend the summer festival due to illness, it was as though he changed into a completely different person. But it doesn't seem like anything had happened, specifically at that time, or else they would have known something beforehand. He grew taller and stronger. When that did, he would be fine, but he also became much more forceful. My mother was worried about him too. I could only assume it was due to the influence of that man. That man. It seems you've been trained well. Indeed, thank you. Oh, I see. So he had gone into contact with him before this. I see. I thought it was just him making the effort to become an Iron Blood. I see. He was already scouted by Osborn at that point. I see. Probably because, like, he knows that he was, a vessel for the Vermilion Despair, right? He's like, I could use this power to my advantage, right? Chancellor Osborn. Recently, Cedric's begun to look up to him. That's not good. But it's like, he does know that by... I'm actually surprised Osborn's actually going up against His Royal Highness, like the true king, by influencing his son to basically join his side. Oh, could that be what happened? Could it be that the reason that the Vanders are gone is because Osborn told, or he recommended it to him, so then there would be less royals getting in their way and getting rid of potential threat of the royal uprising by having too much information, like last time? Or at least that's what he said at face value to Cedric, when there's probably a different reason for it. That would actually make a lot of sense here. Isn't he the one they call the Blood and Iron Chancellor? He's the one who planned the whole annexation on Crossbell. To be fair, he has always admired the way the Chancellor has done things to some extent. If the Chancellor played a part in helping Cedric recover and grow, then he has my thanks for that. I've no doubt Cedric will learn to control that forcefulness of his one day. Kurt, Reen, please watch over him for me. Oliver. Yes, of course, Your Highness. Sounds like there's some complicated things going on. I've definitely got a better impression of them now. It's clear they both care for their little brother a lot. Might I introduce myself as well? Well, actually, give me 1 second, Liz. I gotta be right back. I'm just getting the last batch of laundry and then that's it. And I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Because while I was getting my laundry, lunch was actually ready, so I went to go get it. Got a steak, potato, corn, rice, little salad here, and some lemonade. So I won't be away from the stream like I normally do. Thankfully enough. So anyway, now at least you can finally introduce yourself. Oh god damn it, I thought it was gonna be voice. Motherfucker. Emily Schwarzer, Reed's younger sister. Thank you all for taking care of my brother. Actually guys, while I eat I'm just gonna scroll through this. I'm so sorry, but it's like I wanna get to it before the main event, you know? I probably won't finish the entire meal, but at least some of it will be done. Oh, okay. I might actually have to voice it if they don't. So, because this seems important.
生徒たちがいると突っ込んだ話はできないからね。
But anyway, before that, interesting. So, they potentially know Muse. Could it be either back then or now she's in a disguise? But then, she went to a state of Astraria. Could it be the same thing, like, what's it called? Like with that chick from the Capua family, where she pretended to be a rich girl, but she was just one of those sky bandits. But this time it's like the reverse. She was a noble, because otherwise how would she have attended St. Astraria without a huge background check, and then later she just applies to the branch campus as like an ordinary individual? Because that would also explain her connection with Aurelia, the fact that she's a noble, and a leader of the noble faction. But then, what is she trying to do here at the branch campus? Like, it seems like she's trying to stir things up even more, but it seems more it's for the benefit of us rather than it is for the other opposing groups, so... I don't know, I can't really tell her actions, because we haven't really talked to her much.
そういえば、君と差しというのは初めての機会だったかな。
ええ、そうですね。自分を呼んだのはクロスベル総督としてですか？それとも鉄血の子供筆頭としてでしょうか？
鉄血の子供、オズボーン閣下が見出した若者たち。その立場としての意図もあるが、一応トールズの元理事だからね。旧7組に所属していた不肖の弟ユーシス・アルバレアの兄でもある。話題はさぞ多いのではないかな。
ユースに伝言なら承ります。いずれ必ず再会するつもりなので。
ああ、すでに他の面々とは再会を果たしているのだったかな。いや、ウォーゼル君とバレスタイン教官もまだだったか。
どこまで知っているんだ。
冗談だ。時間もないし、弟のことはいいだろう。私にとっては君があの方の実の息子であることの方が重要だ。
さあ始めるとしようぜ。誰にも邪魔はさせねえ。俺とお前の最後の勝負を。
一応筆頭を務めさせてもらっている。ただ私の存在はオズボーン閣下以外には伏せられていてね。
ただひたすらにひたむきに前へ。そうすりゃきっと。
結社の減塩計画とやら、このまま私が乗っ取らせてもらう。クロスベルの後始末も兼ねてな。
どうしてあんたが生きている？クローが撃って死んだはずだろ。
無様なところを見せたわね。クローのことよろしくお願いするわ。
おじいさんの頭も撃てず、あんたに一矢も報いられず、あいつの人生が全部無駄だったって言うのかよ。
君と同じく閣下にもいろいろな事情があるのだろう。そしておそらくその事情は君と無関係というわけではない。
リーン、どうか健やかに育ってくれ。女神よ、願わくばこの子だけは。久しぶりだな、我が息子よ。 お前には英雄としてしばらく役に立ってもらうぞ。
だったらどうか聞かせてください。1年半前のあの時聞きたくても聞けなかったことを。ミリアムやアルティナを作った黒の工房とは何ですか？オズボーン宰相が奪ったという結社の減塩計画とは一体何ですか？
Finally, someone's asking the question.
それに鉄血の子供、どうしてあなたが筆頭なんかに？
閣下、そろそろお時間です。
すぐに行く。いくつかは答えてあげよう。黒の工房の実態を知る者はオズボーン閣下だけだ。
Oh, okay. So even Rufus doesn't know. Well, it makes sense because Rufus was assigned Altina, right? So that wouldn't be the case unless he had ordered her to. That if it wasn't phrased that way, then why would he hide it? Okay, interesting.
私もあくまで閣下を介して黒ウサギを託されただけでね。
Yeah, okay. So Osborne is the key to the Black Workshop. Interesting. But, you know, I just realized something. The way Osborne was talking, it sounded like he was in pain, right? But that shouldn't be the case, because when Osborne gave up Reen to Baron Schwarzer, it didn't seem like he was hurt or anything like that. So what happened? Could it have been heartbreak or something more? I don't know. Because that still raises the question, why have him, like, why give him away when he could have made the comeback like he already just did anyway? Because he was trying to prove everyone, no, I'm still alive, and I'm taking charge now, you know? So why didn't he go through with that with Reen? Why did he have to go it alone? It's still one of the many mysteries.
クレア少佐やレクター少佐、ミリアム君自身も知らないだろう。逆に試されているようだな。君も含め私たちのいずれかが確信にたどり着けるかどうかを。
The core? What's that supposed to mean? Like the true answer or something? The true end? I don't get it. But I see. No, but that would make sense, right? Why they're all in different roles. Because he could have put all of them in the intelligence division. He could have put them all in the RMP. He could have had them as like his announced elite group of forces, you know? But he didn't. He let them go their own ways and do what they wanted. Same for Rufus. And it did seem they were all at least doing some things for Osborne, but it's not like every action was like they were being directed to. It's more like they acted on their own for the sake of Osborne. Claire was trying to keep the RMP together so that even if Osborne was dead, his legacy and his power would still live on. Lecter was doing the same thing, but just doing it more behind the scenes. But Rufus, he intermingled between the two, taking things behind the scenes and taking direct action. Direct action being the attempted arrest of Vita Clotilde, the letting us arrest his own father and not getting in their way. So it's like he is kind of intermingling insides in between. And Milliam becoming a member of Class 7 is around that none of the other individuals in the Ironbloods would have been capable of doing, except her, given her position, her age, and her entire character. I see. So that's why. And that's also why Reen's also an anomaly now, right? He's another piece, but he's a bit more unpredictable because he's not necessarily working directly for him, except in this instance when he's the Asher Chevalier. Interesting. But what's the... Really? The core? You mean for the Phantasmal Blaze Plan or what?
筆頭の剣だが、12年前、父をそそのかし、両兵団アルンガルムを閣下にけしかけたのは私だ。
Oh!
アレンガル解放戦線に V が所属していた。
That's why. Yes, because he even said so. He said he was contracted by someone anonymous to take down Osborn, which then led to those events that led to the demise of all his people, right? I see. Rufus was the one who did that. But why? Maybe because, as a noble, he also couldn't believe that Osborn was this skilled or was worthy of the position of Chancellor? Because if it was 12 years ago, it would be when he's still, like, not necessarily the head of his household, but he would start to get, like, more involved in the workings of being a member of one of the four main families.
大貴族に雇われて宰相を襲おうとして逆に皆殺しにされたという。
試したかったのだよ。軍部出身の平民宰相の力量と仕掛けた人間に気づけるかどうかを。そして帝都近郊の鷹狩りで君の養父シュバルサー男爵に閣下を紹介してもらった折、それが私の仕業であることを閣下はしかと見抜いてくれていた。
I see. So that's his connection to Reen, because that's the weird thing, isn't it? I always found it weird. Why was Reen supposedly chosen for this, right? It always eluded me. Why was he chosen as a member of Class 7? He doesn't have connections with anybody, like, at least from his position as a member of the Schwarzer family. And Osborn isn't a member of the board of directors. So how could he have done anything? And Oliver wouldn't have known of his existence either. So how did he get in? Because, at least for Elisa, she had her own mother. Emma's was being the top student in the class. Machias was his own father. Gaius was his recommendation for Corellia Fortress, which could be seen from either Regnitz, who's part of the Imperial faction, or from Rufus himself. Or heck, no, actually it was probably Oliver, because he was a Vander, the officer who was over at the Nord Highlands. Yes, that would make that connection. Elliot would be Craig, which would also lead to Oliver and or Regnitz, and or Rufus. Million would be Rufus's decision. Crow would probably be Rufus because he probably at least caught on to that it could have potentially been Crow as the traitor. Let's see. When it came to Sarah, it would have been Oliver because of an adventurer such guild member. Laura would have been Rufus because he would have known the Arcade family. Same for Oliver as well. V would have been her connection with Sarah, which would have been known to Oliver. Let's see. Jesus, that's already answered. But then, how does Reen fit into the picture of Class 7? Why was he chosen? I never had thought about that until now. Rufus. Because he already had a connection with the Schwarzer family. And because he knew Osborn, he knew of Reen's existence. Which meant he was probably the one who recommended Reen to Class 7. Okay. Damn, I can't believe I didn't even think of this until now. Because like, even if he had all these awesome powers, like Ogre power, being an Awakener, it's like... But that was only after all these events, so where did his recommendation to this class get chosen beforehand? Because, again, it could have been any other random person. But we keep focusing on the fact that he's the protagonist. It just makes sense. This is that connection. Finally. Oh my god.
遊びがしたいほど退屈かね。家柄に縛られるだけのうつろな人生が。
ええ。先日は失礼しました。私からの挨拶、気づいていただけたようですね。四大名門に未来はなさそうだ。ならば私はあなたを真の父と考え、いずれ乗り越えさせていただきましょう。
I see. Now that connects too. This is how he was able to pinpoint that the Civil War would have happened, whose side he should take in the guise of, and then come out on top. That was the point. I see. And that also explains why not only was he able to give up on his father to let Jesus arrest him, but also why he already avoided everything to make sure it wouldn't fall back onto him. That even if people knew, oh, you're the bad guy, you worked with Duke Cayenne, it's also your fault. He's not accountable because now he has his position at Crossbell, which was probably already determined by Osborne. I see. And because Jesus would arrest his own father, Jesus would just automatically take the place and Rufus wouldn't have to worry about any backlash from his involvement. Clever. That's why he did it. That's why he made sure no one else would get involved with us in the arrest. Except for Duvally and LeBlanc, but they were hired by Duke Cayenne, so that's something different.
鉄血の子供というわけか。確かに子は父を乗り越えるもの。その日を楽しみに待たせてもらおう。
だからこそ私は最初の鉄血の子供となったのだよ。
Damn. Okay, finally. We finally got some more answers on the stuff of TCS3 2. Like, seriously, I felt like at least half these questions I had known but never got the answer to. But then it's like, yeah, I hadn't even considered, but now it's like, it's all starting to piece together. It just takes a little thinking. Okay. So now we have the answers to what was Vulcan's real reason for attacking Osborne, or at least who was the one in charge of that. Because I felt like we should have learned the answer, but we never did. Learning why Rufus didn't really care about the situation for the Four Grey Houses, because he knew they were going to fall eventually, which meant he knew they would have had an uprising at some point, which led to the events of TCS3 2. And again, the reason Reen was a member because of it. But I'm wondering what the core is. Is that like the core of the Phantasmal Blaze Plan, or is it the core of something else? And to be tested, why? To surpass him? I mean, that does seem like what it's supposed to be pertaining to, but why is it so significant? Because they're like, I don't even know. But now that we have some answers about the situation in Erebonia, what's going to be the answer to some of the things that are happening in Crossbell? Like the disappearance of the SSS, the absence of Speaker McDowell, and all the weaponry and stuff over here in the first place at the border. Look at them all. They sure seem like they're having a good time. Students don't need to be given such extravagant food. Well, we couldn't say no to General Rufus's generosity. It was nice of him to invite you too, Randy. Not allowed to leave the tower, though. Still, it's good to have you with us. Rufus. He's not the type to mess with people. I'm sure everything he said is true. hiring V's Jaeger Corps 12 years ago, becoming the head of the Iron Bloods. The connection between him and the Blood Iron Chancellor was my father, Baron Schwarzer. So father knew Chancellor Osborne even back then? Does that mean the day he found me in that blizzard? Yeah, maybe it's like he was actually handed off to... Or no, actually, now that I think about it. No, I'm getting confused then. Yeah, he never met Osborne to give Reign to him, right? It is that he found him in the blizzard. Okay. Right? I'm pretty sure it is. I might just be confusing it with a different person's storyline. Yeah, probably. I see. Yeah, so maybe it's that it wasn't a blizzard, but it was actually that maybe he handed it off to him or something? I don't know. Again, that's what I'm assuming anyway. What's wrong? You don't look well. No, I'm okay. I was just thinking about something. I don't blame you. From the sound of it, some pretty heavy stories came out during your special operations missions earlier today. Well, make sure you eat something. Can't go to war on an empty stomach. Or something. You're right. I shouldn't just focus on my own issues. Right now I need to focus on what's in front of me. Students and the field exercises. Alright, I just finished. Not only are they not here at the tower, they're not even in Crossbell City anymore. What? But Irving just said they're outside the tower. Or no, did he say outside the tower or did he just say outside? What the heck? That's a little worrying. Wait, was it even okay for you to tell me that? He didn't say it was confidential, so it's probably fine. Oh, so the whole intelligence division's in on this. It's likely either Tangram Gate's still under construction or Belgard Tower to the west. Wait, but this morning... Yeah. Leonora. Man, today really whacked me out. Oh, you're talking with someone. It's no big deal. Go ahead. I'll get out of your way. Understood. Pardon me. Sorry to butt in, Sakti. Yeah, that's weird. Wait, they're not here? But why? Don't we need security for outside the building? Didn't we learn last time from what happened at the trade conference? Come on, people. Or maybe it's because it's probably that Lecter and Claire already know that everything's fine because Rufus is here. But even so, why would they just leave? That's weird. The supply team had to use the Orbital Network for today's exercise. It was actually pretty tricky. But at the same time, it felt like there's a lot of untapped potential there. Well, either way, it was a pretty good lesson for me. Phew. Survival exercises today were really tiring. Stepped on a snake, got chased by bees, and sent out a wild bear. Part of it is my carelessness, but how unlucky can I be? Honestly, it was really scary. It's alright, Wayne. I know you can do it, kiddo. I actually believe in you. So you met Prince Oliver when he was visiting Laburo? What was that like? Well, I can't really go into details, but... Prince Oliver is very talented with an orbital gun, and his art saved us a bunch of times. And I heard at one point he drank a whole bottle of expensive wine without paying in order to get thrown in jail. Oh yeah, I lived through that. What? Why would he do that? I suppose he's just the adventurous type? Sounds like Tita knows the prince pretty well from their time traveling together. Interesting. Alright. Get a bit more of lore from Back in Treasure in the Sky. Seems like all the clubs are starting to hang out together. Yeah, I noticed that too. Guess Muse left already. It's fine. Sure she'll be back soon enough. Anyway, did you try the dessert that just came out? You haven't had any yet. You really should try some. Will do. Yeah. To me, it seemed like she was insinuating we follow her. But why? Oh, Instructor, I was wondering. How was your talk with Governor General Rufus? It felt very productive, but also completely unproductive. He may be my friend's brother, but things aren't ever easy with him. Sounds like he's a tough nut to crack even for you, Instructor. If since the annexation, day hasn't gone by where we haven't heard his name. But think about it, he really is an amazing person, and just as terrifying. Especially considering that most people in Crossbell don't have any resentment towards him. It's not really my place to comment on that. Don't worry, I'm not mad. Anyway, I was surprised about the princess. Not to mention your wonderful little sister. As a brother, I bet you think she's the cutest thing ever, huh? Yeah, but she can be pretty tough to deal with at times. Well, admit, she's grown to a beautiful woman, just like her mother. The only issue is how she's gonna make her social debut. Need to be pretty grand to scare off any sleazy guys. That sister complex of his is worse than I heard. But maybe that's worth an extra point or two. Okay. Man, that was a serious feast. Really hit the spot. Only thing that would have made it better was a nice cold one or three. Alright, I heard you two went out drinking together. A little jealous. Can I come along next time? Of course. You're welcome anytime. I'm a little surprised. Didn't think you were much of a drinker. I'm a lightweight, I admit, but I'll have a social drink from time to time. I bet you're a real wild drunk. Man, I'd love to see it that at least once. You can picture it now. Our serious little Toa turned man-eater. Sad booze and she chased down all the younger guys. What? No, I wouldn't do that. Snot and smile, Reen. Good, Reen. You've learned tact. Another helpful skill. Glad to see Prince Oliver and Princess Alphen haven't changed. Aside the fact she's become even more beautiful. She certainly is. You've met the Imperial family before, right, Kurt? Yes, due to my family's service to them. I wasn't anywhere near as close to them as my brother was with Prince Oliver. If I was, I could have noticed prestige exchange. Kurt, if you put it that way, I'm in the same boat. If I'd have paid more attention and not simply complied with the government's requests. Instructor. But like Prince Oliver said, we need to look out for him now. But Cedric is smart. You should know that better than most. Yes. I should do my best to look out for His Highness. That's the spirit. Hopefully we actually get to play as Mila. Like, goddamn. One of days anyway, I can be Princess Outfit. Kurt, can you use your connection somehow? That's a nearly impossible request. If I could meet her, I wouldn't want to take you with me. Come on, Kurt, said Lisa's usual self. Like, where the heck could she even be? Oh, look, the band's together. Seriously, were you not listening to a word I've said? All members of the mass media need to be on standby in their room until given a go-ahead. Well, it's not like I was trying to sneak up on the inspection team or any of the VIPs. I want to see if I can get a little interview with a member of the security team or maybe the branch campus. You're for the RRP, aren't you, Chief Instructor Irving? Think you can tell us about? That's quite enough. Vivi, what are you doing here? Hey, Reen, haven't seen you since St. Arc. You know her? I take it that means she's one of your schoolmates from the main campus? Yep, Vivi. I'm with the Imperial Art Chronicle. Graduated just last spring alongside Reen. Fine, Schwarzer. I'll leave her to you. Tell your friend to follow the rules. Maybe he doesn't want anyone knowing any classified information, but why is it so classified? He'd be handsome if he wasn't such a hard ass. Well, I don't disagree, but more importantly, I didn't know you were in Crossbell. Though I guess this is the perfect event for a reporter like you. I pulled some strings in order to get put on this story. Also want to come see Linda since it's been a while. I see. Well, you still need to follow the rules here. Worst case scenario, you might get kicked out. I guess. We're just hoping I run into a member of the inspection team or one of the VIPs. Speaking McDowell was absent, I couldn't get a hold of his granddaughter. Oh, you can't get a hold of Ellie either? Crap. You are? Wait, you're the Ashen Chevalier. I knew Vivi knew you, but... See? Told ya. Pardon me, I'm Rhines from the Crossbell Times. Oh yeah! He would always be Grace's cameraman, right? I never did find him, did I? Well, I'm glad to see you're still around, pal. I came here with Vivi because our partnership with the Imperial Chronicle. I see. Well, I hope she's not causing you too much trouble. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Vivi, we're supposed to be working together. Don't run off on your own like that. I mean, it'd be bad for you if you just barged in somewhere you shouldn't and got kicked out, right? Well, fine. I'll just sit quietly till the interviews. Bye for now, Reen. Keep sending me those landscape shots, but let me know if you find any juicy info you can share with me. Got it. I could certainly learn a thing or two from her when it comes to energy. But she says something about not being able to get in touch with the McDowells. Yeah, they should at least be in the city, right? Why aren't they? Maybe this has to do with that birdcage thing, right? But would keeping them in their home really stop them from making any contact with people? I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, there's the harbor. There's the harbor district. That should be the entertainment district, I think. Central Square. The administrative district. Oh no, then this would be the entertainment district. Of course the elevators are out of order. Emergency stands seem pretty well guarded too. It's my only option is to fake being sick. I'm actually pretty amazed how you just blurt things out like that when one of your instructors is right next to you. Well, by this point, I figure I could just buy you off. So how about it? Help me get out of here and there's something in it for you. Quit joking around and get back to the room. Damn stick in the mud. Dude, what would you even have to offer me, okay? I'm the freaking Ashen Chevalier. I'm the protagonist of this story, okay? There is nothing you could give me more than anything else that I already don't have. I came back to tell you, do you not know what level I am? I'm level 30 fucking 2, okay? So don't mess with me. Unless you want 1v1 right now, then I'll be glad to. I already beat you in the Pants of Soldat training, so this shouldn't be any harder. Someone's talking in the emergency stairwell. Maybe we should check it out. I mean, I kind of have to, right? Otherwise, I'm not going to progress the story. Plus, this is probably where music is.
まさかあなたが第二分校に入ったなんて。全然知らなかったわ。てっきりカイトの女学院に移ったと思っていたのに。手紙の方ではそこはぼかしていましたから。それとなくヒントも散りばめてはいましたけど。はあ、あなたと来たら相変わらずというか。わざわざカイトに届いた手紙をリーブスに転送させたのね。ちょっとしたスパイ小説みたいでしょ。お二人を心配させたくないのが半分、驚かせたかったのが半分ですね。心配させたくないって心配に決まってるでしょ。でもよかった。返事がいつも遅かったから何か起きているのかと思って。ただでさえ何の力にもなってあげられなかったから。私もそうだわ。もっと力になれればって。お二人ともそのお気持ちだけで十分です。どのみちアストライアに居続けることはできませんでしたから。まあ姫様と乙女のたしなみで盛り上がったり、エリゼ先輩のお兄様ラブの話が聞けなくなったのは残念ですけど。もう本当に相変わらずね。トールズではミュゼと名乗っているのね。実践もある環境だそうだけど、ちゃんと言っていけそう？ええ、これも自分で選んだ道ですから。いざとなれば先輩のお兄様が守ってくれるでしょうし。
悪い、聞くつもりじゃなかったんだが。
兄様、リーさん。
その殿下も申し訳ありません。
乙女の密談を聞かれてしまいましたね。
まったく思わせぶりに目配せしてくると思ったら。は
あ、リーンさんは悪くありませんわ。ええ、昔からこの子はこうですから。
Interesting. So she is from San Estrella, as I had figured. So she is a noble. But again, like Green said, why is she here? Can't exactly say for sure. But why are they keeping her name a secret? Like, I mean, sure. Maybe she's using a new name now, but it's like, if they're close friends, shouldn't she be able to at least say it to them privately? Unless she didn't want Reen to know specifically? Because it seems like they're treating it as if her name is like taboo or something. She rolled to say the story after all. Had my suspicions, but was never quite sure. All Elise would ever talk about was your dear brother Reen. I had my fair share about you from the princess as well. Between the two of them, I just couldn't help falling in love. Well, from the sound of it, you were pretty close to my sister and the princess, right? Want to thank you on their behalf. No, you don't need to thank me. Those two treated me very well with no regard for our different social positions. Even them behind was my only regret when I left the school. I see. Count's family and orders must have been under some pressure at the time. Pressure from my real, from Chancellor Osborne's imperial government. I guess, considering their stance with the noble faction, it wouldn't surprise me, but nah, there's gotta be something more, right? But I just can't seem to figure it out. Please don't make that face. I still have an attachment to my old school, but I made friends with June and the others here. Most importantly, I met the man of my destiny here. You need to stop joking around about that. What's all this about? Ash, why hello there. Hey now, Instructor Schwarzer. Didn't think you were the type. Getting real close with the student body, huh? No, this is... You misunderstand. Our relationship is strictly platonic. For now, I'm ready to give him my all at any time, though. You really are taking this way too far. I'll focus my power and... Huh? The hell was that? Instructor, what are you doing? Oh, you and Ash are here. Something happened? No, we just met up by chance. You guys need something? Yes, it is almost time. You need to see the inspection team off, right? Right. You two should get back to your classes. Oh no. Instructor Reen? What's wrong? There's no mistaking it. That's the same sensation I felt during the Civil War. Oh yeah, baby, a rematch. I've been waiting for this. What's this chilling here?
爆発音。
こいつは
屋上で何かあったみたいです。
なんだ何があった
出ました。タワーの屋上の映像です。
なんや
あれは昼間見た揚陸艇？なんだいあの人影は。
Oh my god, it's both of them. Am I actually gonna have to fight both at the same time? Damn. I mean, to be fair, I did beat Campanella, like, within my first 3 tries, if I remember correctly. McBurn, although it took a while, I did beat him. But then again, for McBurn, it was on hard mode, so he might actually be really hard this time. And Campanella, I think it should be fine. As long as he doesn't turn me into, like, a freaking vegetable again. Then I should be fine, but I don't know if he can still do it. Yep, the #1 enforcer.
それって。
結社の執行者。
トワ先輩、ランディさん、生徒たちと視察団の安全確保。ミハイル少佐は警備部隊との連絡をお願いします。
合点承知だ。
エレベーターが使用不能だよ。非常階段を使って。
了解です。
教官。
7組、8組、9組は集合しろ。
36階の VIP フロアに向かう。
勝手に仕切るな。こちらトールズ第2警備管制室応答せよ。
こら待てお前ら。
だったら俺が連れ戻してきてやるよ。
では私もすぐに戻ってきますから。
何のつもりだ。
今回ばかりはこの目で見ておきたくて。ミューズちゃん？どうして？
もうなんだってんだあいつらは。
シュバルサーに任せろ。ゲストたちの保護が優先だ。
反応しているのか、あの黒い炎に。下手をすれば勝手に風が外れそうだな。
リン様。
シャロンさん、
私もご一緒します。会長のお許しをいただきましたので。
助かります。2人いたみたいですが、ご応援のほかは。
ええ、執行者の一人ですが、それも極めて厄介な。リン様、一気に参りましょう。
ええ、お願いします。
まさか中まで入り込んでいるのか。
Hey Divine Way, it's been a while. How you doing? Why did he just leave and not tell us to do anything? It doesn't make sense. How his character is sometimes. Agreed. It's like, come on, man. Oh, we're starting to turn into Sarah at this point. And yeah, I have no idea what was with the speed lines. I don't even have it on autoplay, so I don't know what's going on. But hey, whatever. At least I get the party with Sharon. I'll take that any day.
結社の哨戒機。こんな時に。
加勢するぜ。
あなたたちはミューゼまで？
毎度毎度てめえらだけに美味しい思いをさせてたまるかよ。
今回は私もお手伝いさせていただきます。
I guess they were trying to make it look like they were going fast. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but they honestly could have done a better job. Like, at least them zipping through the stairs and then, like, just having a visual of us, like, saying that while the text goes in that way, at least would have made more sense, to be honest.
話は後だ。こいつらを無力化する。
もう気をつけてよね。
誰に物言ってやがる。
それではオープンコンバットですね。さあ参りましょう。
Oh, good, it put Altina on the bench. Good. I was already gonna do that anyway, but I just had to make sure. Now, hopefully this goes well. Don't want to do any redos. Because I have not died once so far. I do not want to break the streak here.
行きますね。青き翼よ。
お返しさん。任せろや。
Tina isn't very strong IMO. Anyway, her stats are very weird. Yeah, it does seem a bit, like, weird at places, but it's like, it's not like she's a bad character, don't get me wrong. I think it's good that she's a bit more versatile with her range of attacks, but I feel like there could be a balance toward a specific type of strength, you know?
よし。崩れた。
いただけ。行くわよ。
I at the same time. She's nice to have for ordered though. It comes in clutch to avoid death, but my logic is probably shouldn't be in situations that need that order though. Yeah, true. Like again, her order is great. Wait, really? I'm just gonna go straight to McBurn and Campanella already? But then I guess the point is I'm already strong enough whereas like these things mean nothing to me. And this is the real challenge, right? But man, I'm doing this on Nightmare. I don't know if I'll get it right first try. Alright, but first, let me see what she has. Still the same stuff and I can't change it. Okay, fine. Alright, what arts does she have? Oh, damn it. She doesn't have a crescent mirror. I would at least want to have that if I have to go up against Campanella as well at the same time. Because I don't know if I'm fighting them both at the same time or just separately. Damn. Alright. Maybe I can do something for Reen? Maybe I can get a better time move. What do they have? I should actually check. I mean, I wouldn't really want Cavalry Edge anyway, though. That's my issue. Let me unequip Sirius, because I'd rather have... Wait, Ash, why do you have Scold? What the fuck? I had that for... Oh no, I didn't have it on her, because, yeah, I was leveling up. Right. Look, Ash, you don't need it. I need this more, okay? Yeah, there we go. Dave evades enemy magic attacks. Yet, honestly, that'd probably be better, but... Let me check. Chrono Break, Cavalry Edge. Probably not, though. What else can I get her that's actually better? Prevent abnormal status? That'd probably work against Campanella, to be honest. Or should I get her the Healing Arts one? Probably that, wouldn't it? Well, what else can I get? Scorpio... Increase damage to enemies in break state. Ooh, that would be nice though, because it kind of works well with what I have for Scald. But I already have those arts, so it would be kind of pointless. Maybe I should actually go for Oberon. It's between Oberon and Canon. Or Canon, however you want to describe it. EP recovers automatically though. That would also be kind of nice, though. But this, I at least also have Mercuria and Aerial Dust. Yeah, prevents abnormal status, too. That's 70% chance, but still. But my amount of healing increases a lot more if I have Cannon equipped. I don't know. Either of these would be really good to have. You know what? I'm taking this for the healing, because I don't have Reen as a healer right now, so... I'm gonna just do that. Do I have anything else I could put here instead? I could put Cavalry Edge here. Or should I put Action for speed? No, you know what? I'll put Action. I think I'm gonna need more speed against McBurn. Should I get Impede as well? No, but I already do it. Should we wait for backup? I don't think... Reen, while avoiding using his power, should match these guys together, even with Sharon. Like, for a guy who constantly talks about friendship, Reen often doesn't lean on his friends. Again, it's supposed to be a flaw, the self-sacrifice thing, but we've already been through this. Heck, why isn't Randy helping? Yeah, it is true. It's like, wouldn't it make more sense for Randy to come in? Because he's fought Campanella before. He's the best guy to have against him, at least. And then Reen can also battle McBurn with Sharon, at least. Because, again, it's like I said before, against just single enemies that are just really tough, Sharon's probably the least compatible with. In my experience, at least. Actually, let me see if I can open up Tina's last slot right now, because it's like, I'm gonna forget later anyway. Wait, I want to see if I can get anything else. Oh, do I have a proxy puppet for Sharon? I'll just buy one just in case. Should I get Tira Bombs or Tyrol? I feel like at least 2 Tiro bombs for me. Do we have Celestia Bomb EXs? No, we still don't have those yet. Fucking shit. Why don't we have those yet? Seriously. Oh, trade. Yes. I should do something about that. Let's see. 1 second. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do for this. McBurn dude is also really powerful. Like, this dude injured Victor Arcade, so we should be trying to go all out. Yeah, that's true. Wait, I can still make SR stuff, right? Maybe I should make SR Chrono Drive. So I need 2 more Chrono Drive Rs. So I need 5 more Chrono Drives. How much would that cost me? Let me actually see. Let's see. A 50. 2, 3. Okay, 5. Okay, who has the other Chrono Drive? Someone else already have it that they didn't need it? Or no, that's probably just extra that I already have, yeah. So then let me synthesize some more Chrono Drive Rs. I know I'm probably not going to use it that much, but it's like, still, just in case. Wait, I'm missing one? Are you kidding me? But I just bought 5 more. Whatever. I probably just miscounted. Alright. Alright, there. Last one. Because I'm not going to be doing this all the time. This is just because I have extra. Alright, now let me get... Oh, right. It's equipped. I forgot. 1 second. Alright, let me unequip it real quick. Synthesize. There we go. Nice. Now give it to me. Oh, whoops. There we go. Now give it Chrono Drive SR. At least I don't have to rank these slots up like last time. Maybe I should give it... I don't really have anything to get rid of action for it. I hate that this is a time slot. I'd rather it's something else. But careful, dude. He has an incurable BS burn that takes out 50%. What, really? Shit. Oh, so wait, I can't just, like, use Curia on it? Fuck. Oh, she doesn't have Curia. Fuck. I thought she did. Okay, this might actually be a problem, though. Well, hopefully... Oh, no. Then maybe I should try Oberon, because the stat... No, but I need... Oh, no, she has Holy Breath, though. I guess? I'm gonna just try to see how that goes. Evade, EP cut... Maybe I don't need EP cut. Should probably try to go for something else. Oh, let me get shiny. I'll need this too. I need that insight. Because I was thinking between that or what was it? Oh no, Seraphic Green isn't available yet, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this because the break damage, and I have Adamantine Shield at least, and I have Shining, and then Oberon. Yeah, there we go. Recuria, and Well, if I can get rid of it. Probably not, but still. But yeah, I should see what I want to get for Altina now, because she now has another slot. And I don't have to make it HB2. But what would I make this? Shit, I honestly don't know. Moon lens? Why not? Fuck it. Alright, let me just save it before anything else happens. Because again, knowing my luck, shit's gonna go down. Alright, I'm ready, McBurn. Ready for the rematch. Well, I'm sorry, you try running up a skyscraper.
君たちが一緒に来るとはね。
その声は
最悪の組み合わせで。
Wait, what? No! Damn it! Oh, come on! I thought I was gonna get to fight him right now. God damn it! Damn it, I did all... Well, no, I guess it's like... Once we go back to them, it's immediately to combat, right? So it's like, I still had to set up either way, because then why give me the option, you know? Just in case, I'll keep that, yeah, that save point extra, just in case. Because if I have to go back and change an ornament, then I am willing to, like, start this all over again. Like, at least this one, because I'm just going up a tower. At least on my own time.
とにかく教官を追いかけましょう。
ああ、だいぶ先行された。
二人ともついてくるなら本当に気をつけてよね。
了解です。
そんじゃ行くとするか。ちんたらしてんじゃねえ。とっとと行くぞ。
Don't tell me what to do. Or class 7. What the fuck even are you here at? Of course, you don't have this open. Why am I not fucking surprised? And I can't take stuff off you. Great. Golden Sphere R, Crystal Edge, Virgo. Offensive Arts. Okay, that's a good one. Tell us, Impede, Cast. Alright, welcome to the party music. Ash, I don't know about you. Okay. Yeah, so I guess for Ash, it actually would have made more sense for him to have a... What's it called? Skull. But I needed more, okay? I'm against McBurn. You can have Sirius at least. Alright, let's go. I already healed enough, but just in case, let me make another save point. Alright, now we can go. Gotta have these bars filled up. Damn it. Ah, whatever. Fuck it. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, fuck you too, man. Alright, Crazy Hunt. 6 turns, crit 50%. Ooh, I like that. Art Celebration. EB cost minus 80%. So 20% EP, ATSM. Okay. Weapon Crest. Maybe it might actually be a good time to do that. Yeah. Alright. Let's go for a cross break then. You have got to be fucking kidding me. We might actually be screwed here. Dude, why are all of you fucking asleep? Help me! I'm dying here. Bruh. I'm fine. Just gotta do this all myself. Hurts time to shine. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Alright, just do it. for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, just use Zephyr Rain, damn it. I cannot believe this. Yeah, just go for it. Thank you. Damn, still not enough. Alright, let me try this. Damn, Ash really did need Scold after all. He has heavy hits, but if I'm not really nailing them, then what am I supposed to do? Okay, good. Got rid of that. Tira, please. Alright, Ash, just go for another Rumbling Smash.
屋上は40階。まだまだ先ですね。チャンスね。
ほらよっと。来やがれ。僕の番だな。
私の番ですね。青き翼よ。今です。
もらった。お返しだ。よし。続けてくるぞ。
私の番ね。逃がさない。
行くぞ。
これで決める。やーもう一丁とどめよ。うっせるブレーカ
私の番ですね。青き翼よ。
俺の番だな。もらったぜ。行くぞ。
行きます。
よし。
行きますね。
俺の番だな。崩れたぜ。
続きます。
しまいだ。行くぞ。
行くわよ。
ありがとよ。
はい。はあ。
任せろや。ありがとよ。
よーし。はあ。させな。
いいぜ。よし。ありがとう。
行くわよ。はあ。
任せろや。僕の番だな。
よー
がとよ。僕の番だな。
行きますね。はあ。
俺の番だな。ほら、とっとと行くぞ。
時間を取られました。
Alright, so I'm starting to see what Ash is like. So it is. It's like, you really need to have Scold with him, because then it's like, you'll need to break every time. Because you need to get it, like, done quick, similar to, like, how Fees was. I see. So that's what's going on. That's why it's actually a lot harder, because I don't have Scold with me. Because otherwise, they'd all be broken down by now. Wow, I actually went through these floors a lot faster. I thought there were gonna be like more guys here. Alright. I actually don't want to leave it off here, but my parents are making me go to this like celebration for my aunt. It's not that that's a problem, but it's like, well, you know how Hispanic parties are. They're pretty loud and stuff like that, and it's like, I don't really have anything to talk with them about, so I was like, I kind of don't even want to go. Not that I dislike my aunt. She's great, but it's like, if I'm just gonna go, I already had lunch, dude. Like, I even had it on stream, so I was like, what am I gonna do here, huh? I mean, what am I gonna do over there? I can't eat the food they have there. I already ate, like, literally just an hour ago. You can't tell me I'm gonna have dinner there, because that's still gonna be another couple damn hours, and I don't want to stay there just doing nothing, just waiting for food. That'd be like being a beggar, you know? I'm just saying that the situation just seems like that. I'm not trying to disrespect that. But you get what I mean. It's like, come on. But, yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave this off. If I actually don't go to it, because I have to kind of try to convince my parents that I don't want to go, but if I actually do have to go, I'll leave the stream off here for today, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow. But if I actually can stay here, I'll just do another stream, like, a bit later on to continue it, you know? But it'll depend. Anyway, thank you all for coming out today. Huge shout out to RenewAF and Divine Wing for showing up to the stream. Make sure you leave a follow, you enjoy the content. Remember to check out my YouTube channel for past VODs. Join the Discord if you want to. I'm happy to chat with you guys. Check out my Twitter. I think I should have already posted a tweet regarding my current schedule for next week due to me being out from like the 5th to the 8th. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.